Good morning. How are you guys doing today? I'm actually, this section here, there's no new information in composite figures. What you will be able to do when you get done with this, though, and you've done this before, is take figures that you can get the area of and then just basically chop it into pieces and say, well, if this is missing or this is added, I can get this figure, okay? So I can get this area. So in this figure right here, there's nothing really to say as far as a preview other than that. I mean, it's pretty much. Let's just do some examples. Um, so if I look at this as a rectangle, I see 10 along the top and 5 along the side. I could say, well, if this was just a full rectangle, I would have 50 square centimeters, right? 5 times 10. Okay. Now what's missing, if I look down here in the bottom left-hand corner, I have a little triangular piece missing here. Okay. So I need to figure out the dimensions of this triangle and subtract that from 50, right? Because that's not shaded. All right. So now, if this is 2 from here to here, and the opposite side is 5, well, this guy right here, I'll label this as 3. Okay. And if the whole top is 10, then the bottom must be 10 if it were all there. So I've got 6 here, so I must have 4 over there. So the triangle, the base and height come together 3 and 4. So 1/2 times 3 times 4, that's 12 is 6 square centimeters. So just to finish this off, I got my 50 minus my 6 equals 44 square centimeters for the total of the figure. All right, and that's all you do. You're looking for figures inside a figure, and you add, subtract as necessary. Okay, here we go. Let's try another one. This one I've got a circle inside a rectangle. Find the area of the shaded region. So basically, looks like my strategy to start is going to be take the area of the rectangle and subtract the area of the circle. Okay, so if I can find the area of the rectangle and the area of a circle, which you can all do, you're going to be successful here. Let's find the area of the rectangle. 20 times 35. Grand total of 700. So 700 goes here. Minus, let's see, the area of the circle. Okay, they gave me the diameter. So I know the area of the circle is pi times r, which must be 7. 7 squared. So pi times 7 squared. Be careful how you put that in your calculator. Should get 49 pi. For right now, we'll just leave it that way. And then 49 pi turns out to be 153.9 when you multiply it out as a decimal. Okay, subtract those two figures, and you've got 546.1 square. It's in inches. Okay? Nothing to it but to do it. Okay? So you know the area of a rectangle, you know the area of a circle, and then you just look at your picture to see how do I proceed. Well, I'm going to subtract the non-shaded area out of the shaded area. Okay? 2 more of these. Okay, I got a rectangle and 2 semicircles. So the rectangle is 6 times 13. That is a grand total of 78. So I've got the area of the rectangle. I'm going to go ahead and put plus the area of the circle, because I'm going to say those 2 semicircles make 1 circle. Okay, so the area of the rectangle is 78 square, and that notation is feet. Okay, and then for the area of the circle, let's see. Be careful, be careful. If it's 6 feet all the way across, then my radius is 3. Make sure that you're, know the difference between a radius and a diameter, and you accordingly in your work. Okay, so the area of the circle it equals pi times r, which is 3 squared. So I get 9 pi there. Okay, and as a decimal, so I'm adding now. I got 28.3. Add together, and I get 106.3 square feet. No problem, huh? All right, let's do one more just for good measure, and that'll be it for our composite figures. Again, not too difficult to figure. I've got a rectangle, 18 by 11, and I'm subtracting out this square right here. Well, let's see if it's a square. I've got 5 here. Oops, my eraser back in the wrong spot. 5 is here. Let's see, I've got 10 and 3 is a total of 13 along the bottom. And I know the top is 18, so this missing side, I'll put dotted in here. That must be 5. So in fact, it is a square. It looks like a square, but it is a square. We've confirmed that. And so we've got 18 times 11, which is 198, minus the missing piece, the piece that got cut out, the 25, and I get a grand total of 173 square feet. And that's it. That's your lesson on composite figures. Very easy for you as long as you know. I mean, it's very visual. You look at the picture, you need to figure out how you want to chop it up, and that's really it. Okay? Hope everything is well for you, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a good day.